How is everyone, guys? Today we have a Kia Rio, not a fancy car, but we're gonna do window tint on this one, which is Nano ceramic, top of the range, 20%. If you guys have any questions, meanwhile you can always ask me. I can read your chat, I can hear your chat as well. So anything you want to ask, anything you want to know about window tinting, car detailing, ceramic coating, PPF, you can ask, and we'll just get started. Yeah, I just want to see everything is better. Yep, everything is working. That should be working as well. Let me have a look. Content, I'll go to live. Yep, we are live as well. So there we go, save. Hey Joseph, how are you, mate? Customization, live chat reply. Okay, let's get started, guys. Have to be quick on this one. Not a... Yeah, pretty good, Joseph. That's it. Oh, I might have to change my water. I think this was PPF water. Still something in there. I was about to throw it away. My shop is in Adelaide, Australia, Bear Hills West. That's dead. I'm a farmer and didn't want to have to look at my... it should be fairly straight windows. If it's not a flat glass, you might have to use a lot of shrinking. Best is if you want to take them out and do it that way. It might be easier for you. Get some videos around and stuff. Not very hard. You just need, it's like if it's just curved windows, it might need a lot of shrinking and that's it. What's my favorite energy drink? Has to be Monster, man. Hey, yeah, not been well very recently. I've got a back pain that doesn't want to go away. Yeah, everything's well, man. Thanks for asking. What time? It's 1 o'clock. 1 p.m. Okay. Let's get one. I like when people choose just one shade all around the windows. Hey, cool kid, how are you, mate? How do you shrink? You'll see it when I shrink these windows or the back glass using a heat gun or a blowtorch, whatever you like. I recommend a heat gun for, like, you know, if you're just doing yourself. Nice sharp AC. Yeah, that's the aircon just right there. How many cars? I've got 4 cars today, but I'm not working as much. I've just got a back pain. Doesn't want to go away. Yeah. I would leave the room as much enclosed as I can to like the less air movement you have, the less air dust particles you have moving or floating around, you know, the air. Or if I turn on the, like in summers, I have to turn this guy off to be able to do a tint, because that just blows air straight at my face. You know, then it makes harder. So if it has, you know, if the air vents are dirty or tables got dust and stuff like that in there, it blows everything at me. And then, you know, so the shop is closed for, like, you know, when you're using the aircon for the whole winter's time, and on top of the lights there you still got dust and dirt, and everything just blows right off. So what I do when summer starts, I give the whole shop like an air dome, and then would leave that on and leave the roller doors open, so you know, it just refreshes the whole shop, something like that, if that makes sense. Have you tried No, I go to chiropractor. They sort of used to fix me, be able to fix me, but recently I think it's something that I'm doing is not helping. They're sending me for an MRI scan. Let's see what happens. Yeah, thought nothing wrong with it, to be honest. You can make that pattern bigger and cut it inside as well, like maybe not get your proper shape, and then you can always file it from the inside, but nothing wrong with doing that. The tint has a lot of different methods. End of the day, as long as you can achieve a nice tint on the glass with less contamination, is all customer needs. I trouble with windows when they are curved corner on the top edges. Any tips? Yeah, so when you have, I know what you mean. So you've got, sometimes you've got glass that goes that, and then it goes on a taper on the side. Treat that side one as your top edge. So when you're cutting it, cut that one at the same time. But if you cut this side when you were cutting your sides, you'll have a problem, if that's what you were asking. When I tried to cut my top edge, sometimes it lifts and it's annoying. So I use that way, I use that plastic housing blade, and then what I do, I have that knife rest on the top edge of the glass and the housing pressed against the tint, and then I just go like that. So that way this side is pressing against the tint and won't let it lift. But if you use a stainless steel blade for that, it might not help because it'll scratch your tint. Thanks, Dill. Yeah, instead of that, just use a plastic blade or plastic housing. That way it just doesn't scratch anything. What is that word, God? This one is a jetpack. I call it a jetpack. I designed it. I made it for window tinting. Makes installation super easier. It's a backpack that holds about 3 liters of water. So when I'm tinting, I don't have to carry water bottles or a keg or anything like that. You know, the water just always hang out with me. No, it's just the shade. Use a file on the inside if that's still lifting on you. So just make a decent amount of cut, as much as you can on the outside, and when you install it, just use file on just that corner on the inside. That'll be fine. I do that most of the times. Someone was asking, is ceramic darker than normal? It's just the shade. So if you're choosing a darker shade in a normal and you're choosing a lighter shade in a ceramic, they're all different. So in my shop I carry 4 shades: 5, 15, 20 and 35. Make cutting look effortless. Yeah, it's easy. Cutting is easy. I like cutting. My audio is too low on YouTube. I might be able to fix it. Does anyone else has any problem with the audio? Okay, I'll be slow next time. Yeah, for sure. Thanks, guys. Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Is anyone else on YouTube have problem with audio low? Yeah, I can say yes. Hey, thank you very much for the gifts, mate. No, this is what I do. Tint never lifts. Sounds great in Texas. Thanks, mate. Okay, I can maybe make it a little bit louder. Okay, that's good. I can maybe make it a little bit louder. Hang on. Let me see how I can do it. This is gain 5%. Yeah, I do have family. Yes. Let's go that. See if that makes any difference. This is a Kia Rio, not a new, like older model. Yeah, you can if you want to. Or I can just go live for a whole day. My bins need a change. I want to get that bigger bin inside, you know, maybe just on 2 bins on both the sides. That way I don't have to get these smaller ones empty all the times. Do I do appointments? Yeah, I do appointments, yeah. Where is my solution? Yeah, that one right there. Yeah, it does get really hot. Are you Samoan? No, I'm an Indian. It's soap mixed with water and isopropyl alcohol, like a whole bar of soap. It just makes, you know, instead of using the Instead of using dry sheets, you can use that as well. So dry sheets take longer to dry. This one takes a little bit quicker to dry, and that's it. I'm from the north part. So leave about 1/2 centimeter to a centimeter-ish space around the bottom, so we need to shrink that. Nah, I don't think so. You can achieve any sort of time, doesn't matter. Yeah, mobile is different story. Let's try this one today. Globally known, Suntech is like the most globally known brand. Well, I don't know, man. I can suggest you some Australian brands, but they might not be available in US or wherever you're from. Might be good for back window. I think we could use heat gun for the sides. Yeah, Suntech might be a better option. Like a lot of brands you guys have in US, we don't have in Australia. Do you guys have Rhino? You might not have Rhino films. Yeah. My shop is efficient. Hey, thanks, mate. So that's called double shrinking. I always double shrink. Make sure there's no fingers or anything like that popping back inside. Only takes about a minute. But guarantees a good installation. Rhino is good, are you asking? Yeah, Rhino is better. Yeah, Rhino is fine. But also, it might be a little biased because Rhino sponsors me when I do my training. But I use Rhino. I would say as long as you can make a good relationship between you and the rep that's selling you the tint, just get that. I'm installing a tint tonight. Using content. Nah, this is called a jetpack, and this is designed and made by me. I designed it, I made it. So if you want to see and buy, there is a video on my YouTube channel. Just look for the jetpack reveal video and you'll see it, and you'll see how much customization you can do with the bag, and I can ship it to you wherever in the world are you. it'll be just extra for shipping, that's it. Oh, many times. Yeah, I've got an action camera on my chest, yeah. I am in Adelaide, Para Hills West. Australia. Where about is the area that you're getting debris? Para Hills West. This one is 93% heat rejection, 99% UV rejection, 60-ish% glare reduction. So a lot of benefits. How much for the whole interior clean? Interior clean also sometimes do starts at 250, but it depends what's the condition of the car like and stuff like that. There's a lot of dirt in these seals. My seals are clean, and then we'll clean that top edge. Replace it if you like. Hey, thanks guys. Trusting of the blade, yeah, trust my blades. No worries. The other side of the seal is a bit tighter than this side, so this side is a bit snug. Let's see how it goes. Once cleaning is done, rinsing and everything is done, it's time to install it. Wash my hands. Your comments are coming straight in my ears. I do have a very big screen just in front of me as well. If you can see it, you see it. This one is Lumishield. Hey, thanks mate. You can hear your comments. Yeah, on TikTok you can, on YouTube lives you can't. Yeah, it's just different. Okay. Oh, before I tag it, let's have a look if I cover. Yeah, I do cover. This is 20% 20. Yeah, it does look good. Starting at $250. Just on one window, probably 50-60 bucks, depending on car to car. Oh, 5, yes. 5% is better, but just in daytime. 5% in nighttime is a nightmare. Okay. There are a lot of best squeegees out in the market. It just depends on, you know, what you sort of do. That one, it says Nano. It's just upside down. It says Nano. So that's the nano ceramic tint. So it just comes printed with what sort of tint I am using. Do I hit the tiny side or the film side? What do you mean? Hey, thanks, mate. Tinting business is good business. But just make sure you do learn something else as well, because winter times it gets quieter. Or if winter times you do dealerships a lot, that's fine then. Yeah, we do have Tesla cars. I prefer tinting anything that doesn't have felt seals, you know, the one that, like this car has rubber seals, the one that come with felt, like BMWs and Audis and Mercedes. I gotta tape them around and all that stuff. Yeah, that's it. Super good. Tinting backlash, yeah, I'll give you tips when I come to the backlash to do it. Meanwhile, just have a look at the sides. The liner side, I always hit the liner side, if that makes sense. No worries. And also, if you put the tint on top of the glass and your tint is facing you and the line is facing the glass and it's aligning really good, that means it's the tint for the other side. That makes sense? Ah, okay. I tinted my own car. I didn't know well. But you save money on it. What time is over there? It's around 1 o'clock, 1 p.m. Oh yeah. No worries, you have a great night too. That's why you did it, to save money. Now you gotta spend double because someone will charge you to take it off and install as well. I'm from India, but I am in Adelaide, Australia. 3 hours behind New Zealand. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's what it is. Hey, that's good. You learn and you go tint yourself again. That's good. Nah, it doesn't stay. So once the customer sees it, I'll take it off with isopropyl alcohol or just window cleaner. Just rub it and come off. Oh, that's filthy. I get a lot of people from Canada on my lives. Yeah, flat windows are easier. Curved windows are easier as well, but it's just, you know, for someone new and you gotta shrink, might make it a little bit harder. But if you know what you're doing and it's only a little bit of a shrinking that you have to do, it might turn out just as fine. Hand cut. Oh, okay, yeah. Try yourself. You can always do tint in stages as well. That's what, you know, I used to do back in the day when tint was not shrinkable. (11:01 p.m. Where are you, man? That corner goes in there first, then that corner, just stay in there, make that tint straight. Just on the other side, make yourself a bunch in the center, and what we'll do is we'll just straighten it out. And on the tighter section, just go up and down, meanwhile you're pushing it that way, and they'll install it just on place. I'm getting a phone call, guys. Hey, Smooth talking out. बहुत ਵਧੀਆ ਭਾਜੀ। ਅੱਛਾ ਜੀ, ਅੱਛਾ ਬਾਈ ਮੈਂ ਟੈਂਟ ਕਰ ਰਿਹਾ, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਮੇਰੇ ਕੋਲੇ ਥੋੜੀ ਕੁ ਦੇਰ ਨੂੰ ਆ ਜਾਓ, ਗੇੜਾ ਜਿਹਾ ਕੱਟਿਓ ਕਿਤੇ, ਮੈਂ ਟੈਂਟ ਫਿਨਿਸ਼ ਕਰ ਦੇਣਾ ਮੀਨਵਾਈਲ। ਅੱਛਾ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਮੈਨੂੰ, ਮੈਂ 2 ਹੀ ਸ਼ੀਸ਼ੇ ਕੀਤੇ ਨੇ ਬਾਈ, ਹਾਲੇ ਤੱਕ ਬੈਕ ਵਿੰਡੋ ਵੀ ਕਰਨੀ ਹੈ, ਔਰ ਅਰਾਊਂਡ ਮੈਨੂੰ 40 ਕੁ ਮਿੰਟ ਲੱਗ ਜਾਣੇ ਆ। ਹਾਂਜੀ ਮੈਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਕਿਹਾ ਸੀਗਾ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ, ਮੈਂ ਕਿਹਾ ਵੀ ਫ਼ੋਨ ਕਰਕੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਇਓ। ਹਾਂ ਬਸ ਫ਼ੋਨ ਆਇਓ ਫ਼ੋਨ ਕਰਕੇ ਬਸ। ਹਾਂਜੀ ਮੈਂ ਆਹ ਕਰ ਲੈਣਾ ਫਿਨਿਸ਼, ਮੈਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਫ਼ੋਨ ਕਰ ਲੈਣਾ ਫਿਨਿਸ਼ ਕਰਕੇ, ਇਹਨਾਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕੰਮ ਕੁੰਮ ਨਿਬੇੜਿਓ ਜੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਿਤੇ ਜਾਣਾ ਤਾਂ। ਅੱਛਾ ਚਲੋ ਕੋਈ ਨਹੀਂ, ਮੈਨੂੰ 2 ਮਿੰਟ ਦਿਓ ਤੁਸੀਂ, ਮੈਂ ਡੋਰ ਖੋਲ੍ਹ ਦੇਣਾ, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਅੰਦਰ ਵੇਟ ਕਰ ਲਿਓ ਮੇਰੇ ਕੋਲ। ਠੀਕ ਹੈ ਬਾਈ। Got a customer outside. Normally I tell them to give me a call before you make your move to me. Some people remember, some people don't. No, it doesn't. We don't have a lot of harder cars in Australia, like these Corvettes and stuff that, you know, you guys have in America. We don't have too many of them in Australia. So a lot of cars that we do are not very hard. Bro, where do you buy best PPF for DIY in Australia? There is no DIY sort of PPF. Oh yeah, there is. Bush Wraps. Bush Wraps do DIY PPF if you want. Okay, that's one. I might have to make a pattern for this one before I install it. Might be a better idea. This is 20%, 20, which is in Australia it's legal around the back and illegal on the front. So the front one, this one, is gone illegal now because this is 20%. If you have doors with sweeps that are stuck to the door card, what do you do? 2 stage? No, most of them they come off, and if they stuck to the door card, like this one was resting on the door card, I couldn't take it open. I took the whole door card out, so this is just hanging on there, but it's actually off. Let me just have that customer waiting inside. No, India. A lot of people say that. ਕੀ ਹਾਲ ਬਾਈ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਵੇਟ ਕਰ ਲਓ ਬ్రో ਥੋੜੀ ਦੇਰ ਮੇਰੇ ਕੋਲ ਅੰਦਰ ਹੀ ਬਹਿ ਜਾਓ ਬੇਸ਼ੱਕ ਮੈਂ ਲਾਈਵ ਹਾਂ ਠੀਕ ਹੈ ਕਿਹੜਾ ਨਵਾਂ ਪੁਰਾਣਾ
ਇਹ 13
ਕਿਹੜਾ ਲੱਗਦਾ USB C
ਨਾਰਮਲ ਲੱਗਦਾ
ਨਾ ਨਾਰਮਲ ਨਹੀਂ USB C ਹੈ ਮੇਰੇ ਕੋਲ ਚੇਅਰ ਲੈ ਲਓ ਬਾਈ ਬਹਿ ਜਾਓ ਵੇਟ ਕਰ ਲਓ ਮੈਂ ਆ ਘਰ ਫਿਨਿਸ਼ ਕਰਕੇ ਫਿਰ ਇਹ ਸਲੋ ਆ ਬਾਈ ਬਹੁਤ ਦੇਖ ਲਓ ਜੇ ਲੱਗ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਹੈ ਤਾਂ ਲਾ ਲਓ What truck is that? Which one? On the black one on the other side? It's Triton, Mitsubishi Triton. (2025) Ford Mustang, looking at about 7-ish. Oh, this one is the similar to one that you're struggling. Yeah, that's alright, man. Hanji. Now I send them for laundry. So for guys to pick them up, when they bring them back, it's all nice and folded, clean. Hey Ahmed, how are you, mate? Yeah, pretty good, man. Yeah, my day's going pretty good. Yeah, that's it. And then if that cuts very, very good, like it fits nicely, then I'll scan that inside my computer and save it. Next time I won't use the transfer paper, then I'll just use my cutter to cut it off. I am tinting a car. Oh yeah, okay, oh nice. There you go. What do I think about what? What do you mean you can't see me cutting it? Shoot. Hey, T Moses, how are you, mate? No worries. Yep. Yeah, I would love to. It's harder for me now to move to America with kids and everything. What about the tint? Okay, let's have a look. Sometimes I might have to make another pattern as well if that doesn't fit. Try your shops nearby that sell vinyl and ask them if they have transfer paper. Yeah, double for both sides. Yeah, just saving time. Yep. Ooh, tint crease is really easy. So not a lot. We don't have a lot of harder cars in Australia. Most cars we have are easier. I am in Adelaide, South Australia. Wait about 3 days, 2 days, 3 days, something like that. Okay, that one looks fine. Clean your glass really good. That's the most amount of tip that I can do. I've been tinting for maybe 4 or 5 years now. Fits nicely. Yeah, better. Okay. I was already doing detailing and ceramic coating and detailing and all that stuff. And tinting was like, he used to have a window tinter that comes to me. I just find that very fascinating, you know. Good business. I learned, did a lot of practice. Yeah, Terry's, you from Adelaide? Should go darker than this? Nah, but also I have a lot of light inside my shop. Once you go outside, it'll look it look darker. Oh, stainless steel plate 100% of the time. Don't use carbon, they'll scratch straight away. Where in Adelaide? Burr Hills West. What's the legal tint in here? 35 and 20%. I won't tint anything that can't fit inside my garage, so no. Okay, let's do the back. Yeah, that fit nice and perfect for the first time. Oh yeah, nice. He's waiting for some stickers that I gotta print for him. What's my darkest? 5% I've got is darkest. Yeah. Can't say no. When I started, yes. No. Yeah, you can, but at that time, just do a wrap instead. So 5% on top of 5%. You better be selling bags. There are glue removers that you can buy. So I use ammonia free glue remover now. I used to use like ammonia based glue remover. The only problem was it used to stink really bad. Yeah, he's here for some stickers. Let's not damage their stickers. %1 tint, yeah, that'll be dark. Why 1% though? So with this one, I'm shrinking the film down. So I'm giving the fat piece of plastic the shape of the glass. I can do that with heat gun, I can do that with a torch. Doesn't want to work. Yeah, new memory, yeah, that's it. And it doesn't want to go, it won't go back. Yeah, it's fine. Same thing. Slower. Heat gun be a little bit slower. Which one? This one is a felt card. Is it soft? Yeah, yeah, very soft. Hi, is my talking out? बहुत ਵਧੀਆ ਭਾਜੀ। ਹਾਂਜੀ ਹਾਂਜੀ ਘਰੇ ਹੀ ਆ ਭਾਜੀ, ਬਟ ਮੈਂ ਲਾਈਵ ਅਟੈਂਡ ਕਰ ਰਿਹਾ। ਤੁਸੀਂ ਮੇਰੇ ਕੋਲੇ ਜੇ ਆਣਾ ਤਾਂ ਥੋੜੀ ਦੇਰ ਨੂੰ ਆ ਜਾਓ ਬਸ। ਅੱਛਾ ਠੀਕ ਹੈ ਬਾਈ, ਕੋਈ ਨਾ ਆ ਜਾਓ। ਓਕੇ। Yeah, I would grab a softer tool. Mr. Clean, there's another there's one more Mr. Clean in there. Keep up the good work, thank you very much. No, I am in Adelaide. About 2 to 3 millimeters. Depending on your skill, they might all be harder or easier. What? Thank you very much, Oregon guy. Okay, I need to do. So tint on the glass will always lie on the thin side facing the glass and the liner side facing me. Make sense? Yeah, so when you're putting tint on top of your glass, your liner side will face you 100% of the time. Otherwise, unless you're cutting the other side. No worries. फोन को हेलो 1 मिनट दो भाई आ गए। The ringtone does start some conversations. Hang on guys, I've got a customer. I'm gonna take his keys. Hey! ਕੀ ਹਾਲ ਚਾਲ ਭਾਜੀ?
ठीक ठाक।
मेरे काम
ये दो खुश हो जाए चाहिए ना ਅੱਧੇ ਘੰਟੇ ਦੇ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਆਪਣੇ ਆਪ ਦਾ ਕਰ ਲੈਣਾ ਇਹਨੇ।
ਬਿਲਕੁਲ ਬਿਲਕੁਲ ਬਿਲਕੁਲ। ਬੱਚਾ ਮੇਰਾ ਥੋੜਾ ਜਿਹਾ ਵੱਡਾ ਹੋ ਜਾਏ ਨਾ ਫਿਰ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਆਉਣਾ ਇਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਦਾ।
ਨਿਆਣੇ ਤੇ ਬਹੁਤ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਖੁਸ਼
ਹਾਂ ਨਿਆਣੇ ਖੁਸ਼ ਰੱਖਦਾ।
ਇਹ ਗੁੱਡ ਨਸਲ ਹੈ ਨਾ ਜਿਹੜੀ
ਫਰੈਂਡਲੀ ਨਾਲੇ ਇਹਦੇ ਵਾਲ ਬੂਲ ਨਹੀਂ ਨਾ ਝੜਦੇ ਇੰਨੇ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਤਾਂ
ਇਸੇ ਕਰਕੇ ਇਹ ਰੱਖਿਆ ਅਦਰਵਾਈਜ਼ ਗਾਹ ਪੈ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਵਾਲਾਂ ਦਾ ਲਿਆਂਦਾ ਇਸੇ ਕਰਕੇ।
ਨਾਲਾ ਮਸਤੀ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਆ। ਮੇਰੇ ਵਾਲਾ ਵੱਡੀ ਬਹੁਤ ਏ ਸਾਡੀ ਨਾ ਉਹ ਏਦਾਂ ਚੜ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਉੱਪਰ। ਉਹ ਹੈ ਘੱਟੋ ਘੱਟ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਤਾਂ 50 ਕਿਲੋ ਦੀ ਹੋ ਗਈ ਹੋਣੀ ਹੁਣ। ਫ੍ਰੈਂਚ ਮਾਸਟਿਫ ਹੈ ਨਾ ਉਹ। ਇੰਡੀਆ ਫ੍ਰੈਂਚ ਮਾਸਟਿਫ ਕ੍ਰੋਸ ਰੋਡ ਵੀਲਰ।
ਇੰਡੀਆ ਤੇ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ
ਓਏ ਉਹ ਆਇਆ ਹੱਥਾਂ 'ਚੋਂ ਬਾਹਰ ਹੋ ਗਈ। ਹੱਥਾਂ 'ਚੋਂ ਬਾਹਰ ਭਾਜੀ। ਠੀਕ ਹੈ ਭਾਜੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਦੋਂ ਤੱਕ ਆਓਗੇ?
ਮੈਨੂੰ ਫੋਨ ਕਰ ਦਿਓ
ਮੈਂ ਫੋਨ ਕਰ ਦਾਂਗਾ। ਕੋਈ ਲੈਣ ਆ ਰਿਹਾ?
ਆ ਰਿਹਾ ਉਹ ਦੂਜਾ।
ਅੱਛਾ ਜਦੋਂ ਤੱਕ ਨਹੀਂ ਆਉਂਦੇ ਅੰਦਰ ਆ ਜਾਓ।
ਓਕੇ ਗੱਡੀ ਇੱਥੇ ਠੀਕ ਹੈ ਨਾ?
ਗੱਡੀ ਸਹੀ ਕੋਈ ਚੱਕਰ ਨਹੀਂ। मैं लाइव हाँ। भाई कितना टाइम लग रहा है हुण 190 आउण नूं? 2 महीने हो गए भाई आपे ही करता सी लोज वाइफ ने। 191 सॉरी हाँ 2 महीने हो गए। हाँ पीसी हाँ करता। मैडिकल नहीं मंगया साडा नहीं भाई मंगया जवाक दा मंगया सी वो कराता। हाँ वो कराता हाँ ओके
बाकी डिपेंड करता ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਹੈ ਇਮੀਗ੍ਰੇਸ਼ਨ ਦੀ ਲਾਈਨ ਤੇ
ਥੋੜਾ ਜਿਹਾ ਹੈਗਾ।
ਨਥਿੰਗ ਇਜ਼ 100% ਨਥਿੰਗ ਇਜ਼ 0 ਕਈਆਂ ਦੇ ਸਾਲ ਹੋ ਗਏ
ਬਈ ਏਟੀਓ ਦਾ ਡੈਟ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਜਿਵੇਂ ਉਹਦਾ ਕੋਈ ਚੱਕਰ ਪੈਂਦਾ
ਨਾ ਉਹ ਪੇ ਕਰ ਦੋ
ਸਾਰਾ ਪੇ ਕਰ ਦਈਏ।
ਹਾਂ ਸਾਰਾ ਪੇ ਕਰ ਦੋ।
ਤੇ ਜੇ ਉਹਦੀ ਕਿਸ਼ਤਾਂ ਬਣਾਈਆਂ ਜੇ ਉਹ ਲੈਟਰ ਹੈਗੀ ਹੈ ਵੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਿਸ਼ਤਾਂ 'ਚ ਪੇ ਕਰਨ ਦੇ ਫਿਰ ਤਾਂ ਵੀ ਚੱਕਰ ਪੈਂਦਾ?
ਡਿਪੈਂਡ ਕਰਦਾ ਨਾ ਕੇਸ ਉੱਤੇ ਤੇ ਭਾਜੀ ਹੁਣ ਹਰ ਬੰਦੇ ਦੀ ਡਿਫਰੈਂਟ
ਯਾਰ 30,000 ਦਾ ਡੈਟ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਉਹ ਮਾੜਾ ਮੋਟਾ ਹੋਵੇ ਤੇ ਬੰਦਾ ਸੋਚ ਲੈਂਦਾ ਵੀ ਚੱਲ ਪੇ ਕਰ ਦਈਏ ਹਨਾ।
ਹੁਣ ਗੱਲ ਪਤਾ ਕੀ ਆ ਹੁਣ ਜੇ ਉਹ ਬੰਦਾ ਜਿਹਦੇ ਕੋਲ ਗਈ ਫਾਈਲ ਇਸ ਚੀਜ਼ ਦਾ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਫਿਰ ਉਹ ਵੜ ਜਾਏਗਾ।
ਉਹ ਕਹੇਗਾ ਵੀ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਇਹਨੂੰ ਪੇ ਕਰੋ। ਅੱਛਾ ਪਰ ਜੇ ਉਹ ਵੇਖੇ ਵੀ ਕਿਸ਼ਤਾਂ ਬਣਾਈਆਂ ਹੋਈਆਂ ਨੇ ਤੇ ਉਹ ਪੇ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ ਫਿਰ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਤੇ ਸਾਰਾ ਡਿਟੇਲ ਉਹਦੇ ਸਾਹਮਣੇ ਹੁੰਦੀ।
ਹੁਣ ਅਗਲਾ ਇਹ ਚੀਜ਼ ਇਹ ਗੋਰੇ ਨੇ ਨਾ ਇਸ ਚੀਜ਼ 'ਚ ਸੋਚਦੇ ਉਹਨੇ ਕਿਸ਼ਤਾਂ ਤਾਂ ਬਣਾਈਆਂ ਹੋਈਆਂ
ਨਹੀਂ ਤੇ ਉਹਨੇ ਕੀ ਕਹਿਣਾ ਵੀ ਜੇ ਵੀਜ਼ਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਦੇਗਾ ਤੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਿਹੜਾ ਪੇ ਕਰਨਾ।
ਸਿਨੈਰੀਓ ਦੱਸਦਾ ਨਾ ਇਹ ਹੁਣ ਮੋਸਟਲੀ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਕੇਸ ਆਪਾਂ ਮੈਂਸ਼ਨ ਕਰ ਦਈਦਾ
ਹਾਂਜੀ
ਦੇ ਕਮ ਅਪ ਵਿਦ ਕਿ ਹਾਂਜੀ ਵੀ ਇਹਨੂੰ ਕਲੀਅਰ ਕਰੋ। ਜਿਹੜੇ ਕੇਸ ਮੈਂਸ਼ਨ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰੇਗਾ ਉਹ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਫਿਰ ਜੇ ਰਿਕਾਰਡ ਚੈੱਕ ਕਰਦਾ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਪਤਾ ਤਾਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਯੂਜ਼ਲੀ।
ਅੱਛਾ
ਪਰ ਇਹ ਕੇਸ ਨੇ ਪਤਾ ਕਰਨਾ ਚਾਹ
ਹਾਂਜੀ
ਉਹ ਰਿਕੁਐਸਟ ਕਰ ਦਿੰਦੇ ਆ ਡਿਪਾਰਟਮੈਂਟ।
ਓਕੇ ਚਲੋ ਵੇਖੀ ਜਾਏਗੀ। ਆ ਗਿਆ ਵੀਰ ਆ ਗਏ। ਖੋਲੋ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਹੀ ਲੈਣਾ ਹੈ।
ਠੀਕ ਹੈ ਮੈਂ ਮਿਲਦਾ ਭਾਜੀ।
ਚੰਗਾ ਭਾਜੀ ਓਕੇ ਥੈਂਕ ਯੂ ਭਾਜੀ। ਮੈਂ ਨਾ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਓਗੇ ਨਾ ਗੱਡੀ ਪਿਕ ਕਰਨ ਇਹਨੂੰ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਆਇਓ ਫਿਰ ਜਵਾਕ ਉੱਠ ਜਾਣਾ ਮੇਰਾ ਉਨੇ ਤੱਕ।
ਨਾ ਮੈਂ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਆਉਂਗਾ ਇਹਨੂੰ ਨਾਲ।
ਓਕੇ
ਇਹ ਭਾਜੀ ਅਸਲੀ ਲੱਗੇ ਆ ਅਸਲੀ ਲੱਗਣ ਦੇ ਮੈਨੂੰ।
ਕੀ ਚੀਜ਼? असली आ हाँ जी
ਆਓ
ये हुण नवां प्रोजेक्ट है कनेडा बहुत कीता लोकां ने ਅਸੀਂ ਆਸਟ੍ਰੇਲੀਆ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਕੀਤਾ
ਹਾਂ ਹਾਂ
ਪੀਪੀਐਫ ਦੇ ਥੱਲੇ ਲਾਏ ਹੋਏ ਆ ਇਹ
ਆਹੋ ਮੈਂ ਉਹੀ ਥੋੜਾ ਮਹਿਸੂਸ
ਹਾਂਜੀ ਹਾਂਜੀ ਡਾਲਰ में ये ਕੀ ਹਾਲ ਚਾਲ ਭਾਜੀ 100 ਵਾਲੇ ਬਾਈ ਨੇ 100 ਵਾਲੇ ਲਾਉਣੇ ਹੀ
ਬਸ ਮੇਰੇ ਗੱਡੀ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਇਹਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਚੁੱਕ ਕੇ ਲੈ ਆਣਾ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ
ਕੀ ਹਾਲ ਚਾਲ ਭਾਜੀ ਇਹ ਨਾ ਕਈ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਪਸੰਦ ਆਉਂਦਾ ਕਈਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਨਹੀਂ ਆਉਂਦਾ ਹਨਾ ਬੜੀ ਮਤਲਬ ਕਿ ਇਹਦੀ ਡਿਫਰੈਂਟ ਹੋਏ ਹਾਂ ਕਈ ਵੇਖਦੇ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ 3-4 ਦਿਨ ਹੋਏ ਇੱਥੇ ਹੀ ਖੜੀ ਨਾ ਮੇਰੇ ਕੋਲ ਹਲੇ ਡਰਾਈ ਹੋ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ ਰੀਸੈਂਟ 2 ਦਿਨ ਹੋਏ ਇੰਸਟਾਲ ਕੀਤੀ ਹਲੇ ਡਰਾਈ ਹੋ ਰਿਹਾ ਨੋਟਾਂ 'ਚ ਨਾ ਮੋਇਸਚਰ ਹਲੇ ਬਹੁਤ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਓਕੇ ਪਰ ਜਦੋਂ ਧੁੱਪੇ ਕੱਢੀ ਨਾ ਇਹ ਬੋਡੀ ਘੈਂਟ ਲੱਗਣ ਦੀ ਬੜਾ ਸਹੀ ਲੱਗਣ ਡਿਆ ਡਿਫਰੈਂਟ ਹੋ ਗਈ ਨਾ ਹੁਣ ਆਦੀਆਂ ਲਾਈਟਾਂ ਸਮੋਕ ਕਰਨੀਆਂ ਨੇ ਲਾਈਟਾਂ ਲੂਟਾਂ ਸਮੋਕ ਕਰਕੇ ਇਹਦੀ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਬਣ ਜਾਏਗੀ ਚੰਗਾ ਭਾਜੀ ਮਿਲਦੇ ਆ ਸ਼ਾਮਾਂ I am from India, but I live in Australia. Yeah, I do live stream with all the windows, and if you go to my YouTube channel, I do have a lot of other cars as well that we've done in the past, so make sure you guys do subscribe on that one as well. Yeah, appointments only for like a little bit of a stuff like putting a sticker on or something else you can just walk in, the rest appointment only. Thanks mate. No, not the front. Not a lot of people in Australia that do the front windows. I do them, but then depends on customers as well. I'll only do the top 10% of it, which is legal in Australia. Which camera do I use? This one is an Action DJI Action camera. Okay, go. That's it. Yeah. So if you shrink that tint onto the glass shape, you won't have bubbles or fingers popping back up. Oh, nice. Yeah, heat gun or a torch, depending on windows to windows. My torch didn't work, otherwise I was using it. I made it myself. It's nothing, just a piece of glass with some wood. You can make it yourself. Would I do a tractor? Maybe. I generally don't do stuff that doesn't fit in my garage, or I have to go outside. That way, because I'm the only one in there, I have to shut the shop if I go outside. So I stopped doing mobile now. That's the only reason, like, apart from that, yeah, so I can't do a tractor. Yeah, tint on the outside. And no, tint is not on the outside. What type of pipe are we installing? I'm installing a window tint ceramic, nano ceramic tint. That's what you're asking? Nano ceramic. No worries, Mike. I try to answer all the questions, but if I miss anything, just ask me again. To remove any embedded contaminants from the glass. Oh. Window tinting is cool. Like it's a clean job. But only do it if you have a lot of patience. If you lose patience really quick, not for you. Yeah, 100%. Try to do it outside. If it's windy and stuff like that, forget about it. It'll be very hard. It is a bag that's attached to me, Nick. So if you want to see that, go to YouTube and search for the Tint Jetpack Revealed Tint Sprayer Bag, and you see the bag. Or you go to my YouTube channel, Mr Clean Adelaide, and you see the bag there. So if you want to make an order, you can see how much customization you can do with the bag and go from there. applying nothing. I use Johnson & Johnson baby soap, and I add about 8-ish pumps in 3 liters of water. So might be a lot for some of you guys. No worries. This is Gloomy Shield. Sprayer I made it myself. You can see the whole video on YouTube if you want to buy. See how much customization you can do. Send me an email and I'll make an order for you. Nah, just get on a new one. Once tinting goes bad, it's very hard to fix. Installing a new one is the better solution. Is that a scratch in the glass? 20%. No, 20. Yeah, that's like a smudgy thing inside the glass, not in the tint. Yeah, because I have lights around the sides of my shop, that's why it looks darker, it looks lighter. Once you go outside, park it outside in the sun, it'll look a little bit darker. Yeah, a little bit, yes. It will darken up a little bit once it cures because it still have a layer of water inside. It might not give you the true reflection. It looks hazy when installed. So once fully cured, it'll look great. I've tried, yes, but super expensive. My customers didn't want to pay that much. If I go have myself a shop, maybe I'll start using it again. I just had that one as a sample. No, I use a stainless steel one because it'll be better at removing contaminants. If you're scared about using a blade, use a clay bar. Just clay. don't know, man. I can't say much. But I would say every brand outside is a good brand, as long as there are some brands that are not good, like the cheaper ones. Just stick with any decent brand that got their name around for a long time, like Lumar, Suntec, and you've got Rhino. You've got my brand that I use is fairly new, so I don't know, it's up to you if you want to give it a go. And every country has got a different brand as well. So a lot of brands that are out in US we don't have. So I think it depends, man. As long as you can make a good relationship with the rep, you'll be fine. Yeah, people use all sort of films, man. End of the day, if anything goes wrong, they'll blame the window tinter anyway, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, just cut yourself. Just buy high quality and cut yourself. Amazon I won't recommend, as I don't know what sort of film that is, and if they cut it too long to fit at the bottom, they cut it too short. Never heard of it. Just one left. And a lot of tint as well is just rebranded film, and you never know where they're made. Like on a grab yourself a Suntec box, and you'll see yourself it's written made in USA with globally sourced materials. They won't tell you what's globally sourced. If it's the tint itself that's globally sourced, or if it's a box, it is the plastic that goes inside. You would never know. Hey, stuck. Couple of years now. 4 or 5 years now, yeah. Been in business 8 years. They just changed company names, yeah, that's right. 80% of the film outside are just rebranded films. And that's it. With technology nowadays, it's very easy, man. Anyone can start their own tint brand. Anyone can start their own clothing brand, their own car brand. Just need the money for it. soapy water. Last भाई हो गया. Yep, done. Australians are fun. Yeah, Australians are fun. Nah, fairly flat glass. You would see it if it needs a lot of shrinking. You see that straight away. Like your glass will be a little more not flat, curved. Yep. There you go. So that's it. Looks good. जी 250 तो स्टार्ट करते हैं. Alright guys, thank you very much for joining in. This is how you tint a Kia Rio. I don't know which model is this, but this is how you do it. I'll still be around for another 5 minutes. If you guys want to ask me anything, ask. Otherwise we'll finish this live off now. And that's the bag that I was wearing throughout the time. Holds about 3 liters of water. I can make that customized to take any batteries. I use Primal Key. I get my tools from a lot of different places. Depends on what sort of tool that is. Some are Japanese, some are American, some are local. Everything is tinted. Finished with it. The squeegee tools, these are Orange Crush. They're made by Fusion Tools, so if you want them, go to their website, you can order them. Thank you very much guys. There you go, looks great. Thank you very much guys. We'll see you in the next live, which might happen tomorrow depending on how I'm feeling like, or might not happen tomorrow. But anyways, we'll see you guys next time in the next live. Meanwhile, thank you very much for joining in. Make sure you guys do subscribe on both of my channels, which is YouTube and TikTok. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you guys subscribe the YouTube. If you're watching on TikTok, make sure you go to YouTube and subscribe the YouTube. Because TikTok all of a sudden might block us from doing lives for some reason that I might not be sure on. Make sure you guys do subscribe on both of the channels, that way you won't miss any of the lives. I use so there's a lot of things going on, but I've got an Action 5 camera, this one right there. This is the whole rig that sends video and audio out to my computer, and then I've got another camera in here, a lot of different stuff. Alright guys, thank you very much for joining in, and we'll see you in the next live.